Ooh, pocket kings for poker royalty. Pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson. Pocket kings again for Brunson.
Check his face for bruises. He's getting smacked with the deck.
What do I got, Daniel?
I don't know. Kings, I guess.
What? How do you know that?
You always have kings.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take in a little Doyle.
I remember this well. Doyle was on an insane heater this day. He got dealt queens or better 9 times.
Ace-8 for the loose cannon, Will Davis. He folds.
He wanted to so bad that time.
I wanted to. Doyle's a scary guy over there.
He ain't that scary, believe me.
Action folds around to Jason Calacanis. Calls.
Calls with a weak ace out of position.
So 3 players to the flop. Deuce, deuce, 6. Calacanis checks.
Safe flop for Doyle. Going to try to get some value.
Bets 3,300. Williams folds. So does Calacanis.
My favorite hand.
The 10 deuce.
You know what it is.
King. You always. Doyle on TV goes, I never get a hand. And every time I look, he's got somebody he's raised, someone's raised, and he's calling with kings. Like.
Jason Calacanis. Itty bitty pocket pair. Raises to 1,200. Negreanu folds. Pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson.
Pocket queen's definitely a re-raising hand. See if Doyle goes for it.
Raise the pot.
He does to 4,800. And he gets an evil stare from Calacanis. Williams folds. Pocket jacks for the loose cannon.
2 very big hands here. Could see a lot of money going to the pot.
A tough spot for our loose cannon. Let's see how he plays it.
How much to call?
4,800, so 4,400 more.
The first big decision for Will Davis. Getting the stare down from Doyle. Re-raise to 14,800.
Well, looks like a raise.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Calacanis folds.
10,000 more.
Those are the 2 guys I would not want to get into it with.
Will's supposed to be the amateur. He's certainly not playing scared. Might be his undoing. Decides he wants to go toe-to-toe with Doyle Brunson. Re-raising with jacks, not always recommended. When you get action, usually you're racing at best.
I'm all in.
Here's re-raising pot.
Once again, it is pot limit
cool.
pre-flop.
Close enough anyway.
So Doyle can only raise to 46,400.
Will's looking a little sick right now.
Can he get away from this?
I have no idea what's going on here.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, for real.
This would be a devastating pot for the table to lose to you, by the way.
Now, Doyle wasn't able to move all in the way he wanted to, but this 5th bet should be a big indication to Will as to what kind of shape he's in.
You're like the one guy I didn't want to get involved in a pot with. This hurts.
That's why he decided to re-raise him 10,000 more.
You're supposed to fold.
He's supposed to fold, that's all.
Well, Will, 5 bet says you're supposed to fold.
I never like to let my children drown.
Doyle's referring to the chips he's already got in the pot. To my knowledge, both Pam and Todd Brunson are capable swimmers.
Okay, nice hand, Doyle.
Will's hand is sunk, and it might have saved him an awful lot of dough. Ace-Jack offsuit. Raises to 1,500. Doyle Brunson, pocket queens.
Queens again.
He's also had kings. Doyle makes the call.
Just calls, going to mix it up a little this time.
Oops, sorry.
Action folds around to Jason Calacanis, who folds as well. So it's just Daniel and Doyle, king 7-8. Pair of spades on the flop. Negreanu checks.
Doyle seems confident in his hand. Doesn't think Daniel would check a king to him.
Doyle bets 3,300. Daniel folds.
You're doing a good job here, by the way.
I'll give a little credit to the dealer.
Action begins with Daniel Negreanu, 7-4 suited. And looks like he wants to play.
I think they wanted more dead money at the table.
Raised to 1,200. Pocket kings again for Brunson.
Doyle's 4th big pocket pair, and we're only 22 hands in.
Just calls.
Playing it tricky.
We'll find out.
Williams folds. Davis folds.
I don't know.
Abe's in with pocket eights.
All I know is I'm the least experienced player at this table. And no limit holder. By far.
Just make it. We should just make a triple draw just for you.
Another big pocket pair for Doyle. Going to try another slow play.
Jack deuce tray, 2 diamonds. Masseri checks. Negreanu bets 3,200.
Daniel raised pre-flop. He's continuation betting here. Something tells me it's not going to work. Doyle looks like he's thinking about a raise. Try to get some value.
Doyle with a re-raise to 15-2.
It's tough to get value out of a re-raise that big. Abe may have liked his eights before. Probably not so much now.
Gets rid of him. And Daniel folds.
What do we got? Tell him how smart you are.
I have no idea.
No,
What you
tell
have.
him.
I really don't know. Kings? Kings?
Yeah, I mean, how you gonna beat this guy? He knows what you got all the time.
I missed that show.
Another pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson.
Check his face for bruises. He's getting smacked with the deck.
He just calls. David Williams folds on the button. The loose cannon does as well. Abe Masseri, though, he's playing.
Doyle's just called with his queens, maybe trying to trap Jason yet again.
3 to the flop. 4 deuce jack, 3 diamonds.
No one's got a diamond.
Abe checks. Calacanis bets 4,000.
This is another very bad flop for Jason. It's a pretty safe board for Doyle. It's hard to put someone on a flop flush.
Doyle smooth calls.
Doyle's calling for pot control and to watch the diamond situation.
And Abe folds.
Easy fold for Abe.
So it's Calacanis and his top pair against Doyle Brunson and his queens. To the turn, another queen, giving Doyle a set.
If Doyle liked his hand before, he loves it now.
Calacanis is checked on over to the Hall of Famer.
He's probably going to bet now, try to build this pot.
Makes it 8,000 to go.
Another difficult spot. He lets it go. The tech guru must have seen the README file on Doyle.
Can we pick a card?
Yeah, you can.
The front one, this one right here.
That's it. Thank you, God.
How about the other one?
Yeah, it's the same card.
The other one was the best it could be there. I think it was Queen of Diamonds.
Raise the pot.
Jason Calacanis announces a raise.
What is that?
To 3,400.
Not a bad raise in an unopened pot, but Daniel's got a hand and chips to play with.
Now we both got a lot of money. We could play a big pot.
Nice.
Okay, let's try it. Is it 84? That's what I'm doing. I'm just saying. 84. Not pot or anything, but just 84.
And look at the hand for Doyle Brunson.
Doyle has picked up more giant hands than the cleaning crew at an NCAA game. He straddled, so this time he's got pre-flop position. Doesn't look like he's going to slow play them this time.
Doyle's coming over the top to 28-4.
We can play a real big pot. Yeah, raising out of position, that was a good idea.
The internet tycoon continues to get his firewall hacked.
And folds.
Okay, I'm going to be honest here. I honestly think Doyle is making one of them internet moves, the 4-bet bluff, but I don't have the balls to do anything about it, so I'm going to fold. But I do think you're making a move.
Daniel folds.
Too chicken. I should just shove it.
That's why you're the man.
I do think you were bluffing, but I don't know.
Bad read.
Doyle is officially inside Daniel's head. Hello. Aces for Doyle Brunson.
Turns out the poker gods are sick of giving Doyle kings and queens. Nowhere to go but up.
Raised to 1,500. David Williams calls on the button.
Let me think.
The loose cannon's in.
Still gearing up. Love it.
Abe's out. 3 to the flop. Tray Queen 8. Check by Davis.
Pretty safe flop for Doyle. Not sure he'll get a lot of action.
Doyle bets 4,500. David Williams calls.
Fold.
And the loose cannon folds.
Kind of a loose call for David with only a gut shot.
The turn. Ace of diamonds giving Brunson a set.
Doyle's hoping David was calling with an ace high, but in all likelihood, this is probably going to be an action-killing card.
Doyle leads out again. That's 8,200. David folds.
That was a good card. No.
What do you have? What do you have?
Ace.
Oh, a lot of aces he had. He had a lot of aces.
What?
He was a pretty good poker player, Daniel, if you went on the internet. Now then you've gone completely berserk.
What?
You've gone listening to all that stuff.
Doyle's still smiling. He's got pocket kings.
Only pocket kings this time. Must have angered the poker gods.
Brunson raises to 1,500. Roble folds. Ace queen suited for Doyle's good friend.
Come, Abe.
I'm coming, Doyle. I'm
His
coming.
boy Abe's got a hand he can play with.
Abe calls. Daniel's out.
I just want to see tears this hand.
You'll see him.
Now, physical tears. If you could do that for me, that'll make my day.
Thank you, Dirty Harry. 9-6 tray, 2 spades.
Doyle's still out in front with his 2 kings.
Fires 3,000. Abe
What
folds.
do I got, Daniel?
I don't know. Kings, I guess.
What? How do you know that?
You always have kings.